Data Studio, you can easily create new calculated dimensions and metrics, which you can then use in your charts and controls. This video will show you how to create new metrics using simple profit and profit margin calculations. You'll also see how to combine country values into a new sales region dimension. Here's a chart that shows yearly revenue data for a number of countries. Suppose you want to add a new chart to this report that shows profit margin. On top of that, let's say you want to group the countries into sales regions, one for North America and another for Europe. You can do both of those things with calculated fields. You create calculated fields by adding them to your data source. As you can see, there are fields for revenue, expenses, and country, but there are no profit margin or sales region fields, but you can easily create those. Let's first create a profit field. Type in a name. Then, for the formula, you'll enter revenue minus expenses. When you begin to type in the formula field, the autocomplete tool starts suggesting fields and functions for you to use. Select the revenue field, then type minus, then use autocomplete to select the expenses field. Finally, save the new field. Now that you have a profit field, you can use that to calculate profit margin. Create a new field and enter the formula profit divided by revenue. If you want profit margin to be displayed as a percentage, you can change its semantic type to %. Calculating profit and profit margin are pretty straightforward, but what about grouping your countries into sales regions? To do that, we can use a little more sophisticated formula using the case statement and the regular expression match function. To do this, create another calculated field. Here's the formula to use. Taken all together, this formula says, when the country is either United States, Canada, or Mexico, then the value of this field is North America. When the country is either United Kingdom, France, or Germany, then the value is Europe. Otherwise, the value is rest of world. When you start typing a function name, the autocomplete tool shows you the syntax and provides help text for that function. The autocomplete tool will not suggest actual data values for you, so you'll have to type the country names exactly as they appear in your data. Since this is a long formula, we'll just paste in the whole expression to save time in this video. Once your formula is complete, be sure to save it. If there are any errors, Data Studio will warn you so you can fix them. Now you can use these new fields in your report. And here is the breakdown of profit margin by sales region. Data Studio offers a rich library of functions and operators you can use in calculated fields to solve more complex use cases. To learn more about using calculated fields in your reports, visit the Help Center.